Good morning, everybody. Just got up and I slept a little late today. It's just because Sunday. So Sunday, I generally, if I'm not doing any gardening or something, then I prefer like sleeping a bit, and then back to work from Monday. So it's good to sleep a little bit late, and I deserve it. After coming back from the night in, I reached home probably by 9:30, then slept by 11:30, 12 o'clock, and I was pretty tired, and just starting my day with a bit of lemon water, the lukewarm water. It's not very hot, not very cold. It's really good to start your day with a bit of lukewarm water and lemon. Yeah, so today I'm gonna relax, chill for a while, and just gonna go to my garden and see how the veggies are looking like, because we've got like another 2 months before the frost comes, and when the frost comes, it's not the gardens, all the veggies which I have got here is gonna start dying off, and then we have to harvest them all and put some new veggies in. That's gonna be a winter veggies. The weather looks good. I'll show you around how the weather looks like. Yeah, it's been like really good weekend after a really cold nights and day and rain. So we're hoping this is gonna be a good summer, but trust me, it wasn't good at all. There were some weather events that caused a lot of damage up in Wellington, and it was not too long ago there was another weather event in summer only, and where few people lost their life while camping, and they were just camping on the campground, and behind them there was like small hill, and they had a landslides, and who were camping there, they were like, among them 4 people, they just lost their life, which is pretty sad. When this kind of thing you hear, and you don't know what Mother Nature brings, and you have no control in it. Yeah, so it was pretty sad. We live in South Island. South Island is a bit spared. We are lucky that we don't get hit very hard like the way North Island does. And again we have no control in it. So it's Mother Nature. What Mother Nature has planned is gonna happen, and all we can do is to contribute towards our responsibility, as to contribute as much as we can to the environment. And yeah, so today is 22nd, so we gonna be going for a 3 days hike in 2 weeks time. and in that 2 weeks gonna be that hike's gonna be a really big one. I've not done it before, so I've got the hiking shoes from Dunedin yesterday, and got a jumper, and what else now. I've got those two, and I've got a full sleeves that's gonna keep me warm, because the place I'm going, as they have like 200 days, they have got rain that goes around 200 days a year, and it's get really cold, because I'm gonna be in a alpine zone, which is the coldest region. Yeah, so really excited to be going for a hike, which also gives me a high. Like, I really enjoy going for a hike, but this one's gonna be really interesting because it's gonna be a 3 days hike. I'm gonna have some food with me, survival food. I'm gonna have few clothes and stuff. I won't have access to a lot of things. I'll have a backpack, and that's it. And I've got all the camping gears, like I've got camping tent and all that, and I'm gonna get a sleeping bag. So normally, in general, when I go for camping, I just use the mattresses and something to go on the mattress and a blanket, but it's gonna be very hard to travel with, or like chuck it in my backpack. I don't want to make my backpack heavy, so the least I can put, the better. Alright guys, there's not a lot I'm gonna do today, and also I just wanted to share that I have one of my friends saw my video, and he advised me that I should be like sharing my experience, my journey coming to New Zealand, which I will make a video when I sort of when I come back from my hike. And yeah, I'm gonna make that video, and also just want to talk about and he also said, like, a lot of people back home who would be really students who just thinking of going abroad to country like Australia, New Zealand, Canada, America. So I should share my experience, and along with that I should make a video on how you can come to New Zealand and what's the real scenario in the country, in terms of in visa, work visa, and all that. Look, like I have been here I've been here over 10 years now. When I came here, it was a different scenario. It was hard back then, and I had no intention of coming to New Zealand. I was preparing myself to go Canada, where after my high school, where all my boys from school, my friends, all went to Canada. Then I later on, after my high school, I've been sort of got into Calcutta University. Got into a university in Calcutta, and then I stopped. My studying abroad ends there, and then 2 years later, it's again rekindles. It again sort of, I have been seeing people going abroad. Then I started doing research, went to places, went to correspondents and agents, and they have advised, oh, you can try New Zealand. And back then there was not a lot of paperwork, and there were still few people like there are a lot of people going to abroad, which not gonna stop. Like every nowadays everyone wants to come out of India, and a lot of NRIs who've been living here already from past few years, they want to go back. So a bit of a reverse immigration is going on as well. Anyway, keep that aside. So all the ones who are sort of looking to come to, sorry, it's very hard to hold this camera. Not very used to of doing this. So all those who wants to come to New Zealand. I don't know what's the real scenario here in terms of student visa or work visa. I would say if you want to come to New Zealand, come for either, if you are a high school student, I would recommend doing your studies back home. Once you've done bachelor's, then think of doing masters from XYZ university, whichever you want to do it. And if you're a high school student, please don't think of coming here. If you're still very desperate to come to New Zealand or any country you would like to go, then do something that leads to bachelor's or master's, and maybe a pathway diploma or something that leads to your bachelor's. Then you will land in a good job. Otherwise it gets very hard. Some people think that getting any sort of job in restaurant, bars, or there are plenty of job. I'm gonna be very blunt. It's not that. It's not the case. When you get here, it gets really harder, and all the things you have been thinking of back home, it's not gonna be the same what you were thinking there. It's gonna be a lot different when you come to this land, or anywhere in the world you go. Life is very tougher when it comes to Western countries, because a lot of immigrants are coming and things are getting harder. So my advice, like based on the experience, based on my journey coming to New Zealand, what I have figured out is coming on a master. If you are already doing bachelor's, then I would say just finish your bachelor's, do your research, and do come for masters. And then life would still be hard, but at least you will, after masters, you can think of you can land in a good job, and then afterwards things will fall in place, and you can apply for residency, bring your family here, get the work experience, and go back if you want to. Otherwise, I won't recommend to any high school folks to come to New Zealand or any country. And yeah, so if you want to come to New Zealand is a beautiful country, I would say, and as long as you have got skills, qualification, New Zealand is not going to disappoint you. You will have a good quality of life here, and you will enjoy your journey. So all the people who wants to come to New Zealand, as I also want to mention, I'm not an immigration advisor, or I am just saying, just advising, based on my personal experience and my journey. And please do your own research. And again, I'm not an advisor or a lawyer who will give you the right advice. Please seek a good advice from a registered lawyer or immigration advisor, I would say. All right, so what I'm gonna do, so I've got a neighbor live next door. They're like old couple. The guy, poor fellow, that he was quite sick, and I gotta catch up with him and then have some food. And let's see what I'm gonna have. Alright guys, I had some blueberries and I'm just gonna toast some bread, and in the meantime I'll just water my plants, indoor plants, otherwise we're gonna not be happy. It's quite windy today for some reason, but the main thing is the weather is good, nice and sunny. Problem with this one is this one was thriving until it fell off because of the wind. The pot, we had to get the new pot. This is quite heavy, so I don't think it will fall again unless there's a big wind. And I've just got a few other plants too. This one needs a lot of water for some reason, and it can't tolerate a strong sun, so to keep watering this big one. It's got a lot of lily, which this is a peace lily, so it's a really natural purifier for your house, air purifier I would say. And you can see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's the big one. That's the big one. Yep. So we've got 7, 8 lilies, which I don't usually see this many flower. It's very flowering. And what I do is just gotta make the roots happy as well, otherwise only flowering to the plant's not gonna be enough. There is another one. Then there is this one, hanging one. Monstera doesn't need a lot, so do this rubber plant. There is one downstairs as well. It's so easier to throw water on this indoor plants, but that's when it comes to do the watering to the outdoor plants. Oh man, it's very time consuming. Happy days. All plants are happy. Right, I had my breakfast. Now don't know what to do. Probably read some books. I don't know what I've got here. Fall of Giants. Eeny, miny, moe. Angry Sea. No. Probably Oscar. So it looks like it's about a cat. I've got a cat, yep. And let me have a look. Have a quick scan. What's this about? Oscar and his patience, his heartfelt moving, not even funny, making the rounds. This looks interesting, about a doctor and a cat. Alright, this weather is good. Alright guys, had a good read of just couldn't finish the book. It was really good few pages I have read, few chapters, and so I'll tell you about what the book was about. It was about a cat and a doctor and his patients. And this cat has got psychic ability to sense a death. So this cat was allowed in the nursing home. So he occasionally comes, and I think he stays somewhere in the nursing home. And initially he was kicked out, but later on he was, people's he was not bothering anyone, so people let him come out. And this cat has the ability that he could sense the death is near, like. And one fine day, the cat was sitting next to a patient who was, I think, dying of dementia, and he just sat there, like, just next to that patient, and purring is a sound that I think a lot of people knows that purring is a sound that cat makes when when they are sleeping, or when they are not doing anything. It's just the sound that makes. So the cat normally doesn't, you know, come like that and sit next to a patient, because a cat is very curious animal, and and doesn't like people to be around. Cat is someone who owns people, like we don't own cats. That's what they say. And he sat there. He was there for a while, and then all of a sudden he left. And one of the nurse have noticed that he's been doing very, like, lately he's been around that patient, like, from 1 or 2 days, and then the next day the patient died, which was sad. And then after like after few months, then another patient, then he started doing it regularly, like sitting only next to those people who are at the end. So that was the story, where cat is something, they have discovered that has got ability, to express that someone is gonna die, and whoever he sits next to. And that was really helpful for doctors and the whole nursing home, to let their keen member or the family members, if saying that death is near, and the story revolves around this. And yeah, the star of the whole story was the cat, and it was really nice story. Yeah, it was very interesting. It was quite a bit. I haven't read the whole thing. There are more chapters. So I have read the first two patients. Well, one was a lady had a dementia, and her husband found out, and it was very hard for those couple. And she started forgetting things, and it's been going on for around. And then she got admitted, and then the cat, like 4 days before she died, the cat was there sitting next to her, and then how it started off. Yeah, very good story. And yeah, reading books will always have something I like to do, and it is very good day. Let's check out some apples. Look at that, what a mess. What a mess. Let's pick one apple and see which one is good. This water things is all muddled up. I have to sort this out at some point. Oh man. This looks like a really good apple, but all these birds have been eating it. We just gotta make an apple pie. There's a bird. This apple has been destroyed by a bird, mostly the birds, and also one of sort of an insect. That's, you see this thing out here. They have been damaging my apple. Let's see if anything is. I'll grab a small one. Let's wash it and take a bite. It looks pretty alright. Ooh, look at the zucchini. Zucchini is thriving. So you've got your zucchini. Zucchini is growing alright. Oh, that one is pretty big. I'll have to get something to cut that. Hang on. Alright guys, I've just given a good rinse to my apple, and I should have finished this up. Finish this. I've got more apples here. Anyway. Nice. I'm gonna make an apple pie. Let's cut some zucchini, eh? Got the knife. Got this big one. That's quite a big one. Alright guys, it's not been very productive day. All I did is had my breakfast, read books, got some apples, got one apples, and got a zucchini from my garden. And I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but thank you for watching this video, and there will be more videos coming. And it's just that I have not been getting that time to make videos, but I will definitely be making more videos and try to be consistent. And alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just probably gonna catch up with my neighbor, give them the zucchini, and I've got some other stuff. There's the old couple there. They're very nice. When my parents were here, they were very nice to talk to. And yeah, something to offer. You gotta look after your neighbor, and neighbors will look after you. So if you have neighbors, just look after your neighbors. Just what else? Not a lot to do today. So it's gonna be a cruisy day. And I'll have to end this video here so that I can move on to my next job. And I'll see you on my next video. And thank you very much for watching again. And please like, subscribe, and share if you want. If my video is any useful, again I'm just gonna make more videos based on not what I do every day, and also sharing experiences like people who are thinking of coming to New Zealand. I'll do some research and see what I can find out, and yeah, I'll definitely share. And at the moment I'm also helping someone to come over to New Zealand, and he is onto it, and I'll see how it goes, and then I'll share with you guys what all he had to do, he will have to do to come to New Zealand, and share with